Stay Together Talk Show at gmail.com if you are interested. Looking for a great cause? Help New Faith Baptist Church International fight against Ebola. Go to Amazon to support the Joseph Assignment. Go to www.smile.amazon.com. Right after our show, you can tune in to hear more great preaching at New Faith Baptist International Church with Pastor Tredell Elder. This broadcast comes on every Tuesday at 9 p.m. at WYJS. This concludes the Let's Stay Together Talk Show announcements.
You are now returning to the Let's Stay Together Talk Show.
All right, welcome back. Big shout out to our boy back there, Jonathan, and all you do, man. We love you and thank you. We're going to keep that, brother. I'm going to have to pay you myself. We're going to keep you. You know,
he don't censor
what
me.
I do.
All I got is like Monopoly money, but so we'll work with something, baby.
Food.
Go ahead, baby. Do your thing over there. Go ahead.
Another couple of announcements here. We are smacking in good fashion our lips over here. If you never tried tea cakes. It's a southern thing. Ooh. You need to try these. They are delicious.
They the bomb.
Delicious.
Let us introduce you to Delish Custom Cakes and Desserts by Deanna Welton Pastry. She's a chef and cake artist, and you can call her and get her to customize a cake for you. That number is 773-644-0139. And when we say these tea cakes are delicious, they are delicious.
You know, and I'll say this real quick, and then you get another announcement is that I never ate the tea cakes, and I thought that was funny. Those old people that used to eat that stuff, and you think it didn't taste that good. Boy, she had those things at that AC Green show. And they said, you need to try one. I'm like, okay, let me try this thing. Man, I thought they were crack cakes at first because I was eating so many of them. You know how you don't want to eat something because you don't want to be a pig? They will take some more. Man, we got about 6 or 7 of them here today. We're going to be eating them. We're going to be pronouncing or announcing her every time that we have the thing on there. This is an awesome young lady who has done some awesome things. And so what's that name again, that place, baby?
The name of the young lady is Deanna Welton,
As I eat my
it
cake.
is with Deanna Welton Pastry. She is a chef and a cake artist. I love
baby.
that.
Girl.
So you go, girl. The number again is 773-644-0139. I also want to give out a shout out to Sheila and Michael at AMT Enterprises Screen Printing and Embroidery in Riverdale. They make awesome T-shirts. If you are looking to get custom-made T-shirts printed, this is the place. You could call them at 708-201-9005.
Hey, if you want to get some shirts, the Let's Stay Together show is going to be having their own shirt lines out soon that you can be able to buy. So stay tuned. We'll have that on the Let's Stay Together website that you can buy some of our excellent shirts. We got about 700-800 shirts. No, 7 to 8 shirts. 7-8 shirts designed.
7 shirts.
That we're going to, debut out. And so we hope that you'll, look at the shirts and buy and help our cause out to continue on the radio. And so we can do some great things as well in the community at large. Baby, what you got? I think Tracy had a question. We're going to end this real quick, and then we're going to go to our next subject. What was your question, Tracy?
Well, I actually have a comment about what we've been talking about. And the comment is this person was saying that they saw the pictures, and they felt like that the white people were being genuine and at the same time just trying to keep peace. Because if they didn't care, they could be doing what all of the other races are doing, which is nothing but making excuses for them.
Well, go ahead on. Who is that?
You don't have to know who it is. Anonymous person. We know who it is.
No, you don't.
Oh, we don't? Oh, so you want to say the name? You can say it.
Actually, it's your mentor.
That was AC Green?
No. Oh, I'm sorry. Not your mentor. What you call that girl?
That's my girl.
Yeah.
Jamie?
Yeah, Jamie wanted to be here, but her sister was sick, so she had to babysit.
You know, Jamie, you could have just dropped off on the curve and came here, but that's my other little baby girl. So, I mean, she could have came here and been sick. We'd have took care of you.
No, Jazz is sick. Jamie's babysitting.
Well, we had Jazz come over here. She'd have been much better.
Little boy, what was it, 2 weeks ago?
Oh, Lord, yeah.
Okay.
Stay home. No, I'm joking. But do you remember what Tracy's question was, or you?
No,
my question was, if the situation was reversed, would you be saying white lives matter?
Yes, as I said on the break, I'm a Christian first. I could joke around and do everything. Don't clear your throat, baby, because God got me. I'm a process he's working with. And, yeah, all lives matter. Human race is only one race. We know that. But, of course, society divided us. But, yeah, white lives matter, too. But we don't see that as much because we're always glorified in the limelight, in the picture. And unfortunately, this was so tragic. But, you know what? I take that back. The schools that been bombed and shot at a couple of months ago from a white kid that went into the schools and shot the kids. It's everywhere. Lives does matter.
Yeah,
but you do see in cases like this that Caucasians do rally around and help us. When it was reversed, if my child didn't go to that school, then I'm honest, and I don't have a child, I probably wouldn't been one out there supporting them. If I was in that area, maybe so. But like with these white people, they did fly in, they said, and I think that's a beautiful thing. Kudos to all of you who have good intentions to help another race out.
And, and the thing about it is that we have to get past that point where if it doesn't affect us, it doesn't matter.
There you go.
And that's life period.
Yeah, it's
wrong.
That's wrong because everything affects us. There's always a trickle down effect. When that Sandy Hook, kids got killed, that affected me because those were children. Not because it could have happened. You always hear people, that could have been my child.
Exactly.
Who cares if it could have been your child? It was a child. We need to stop, generalizing or making something, well, I say this time, specifically us. The fact was a child was killed. The fact was there were black people, there were humans killed in the church, not black people. There were people killed in the church for a reason to cause hate and cause havoc. Thank God it didn't work, but we need to stop looking. I had always said this one thing, we're going to get off this subject, and one of the things I would love that God would do for all of us is that he would take away our sight to see color.
Yep.
And we would just see people.
Yeah. I said one day we're going to all be gray.
Yeah.
Because,
back to ashes,
because we have more hatred because one person is black or one is white. And it's so sickening that how it trickles down. I can't be a White Sox fan if I'm a Cubs fan. I mean, that's how trickled down we have, where we have this kind of hatred for each other. I can care if the Cubs never win. That's a hatred that trickles down.
Right.
And we need to get away from that.
Okay, baby. Well, I'm about to go into my intro for this next topic here. And I'm going to start with transracial. I'm not sure how many people heard of that terminology, but it's been blowing up the internet for the past 2 weeks. Now, the notion of someone voluntarily choosing to live as a black person is so inconceivable and unbelievable to white America that anybody who claims blackness must be black. So basically they're saying is, who will ever want to claim to be black? Let me go on. Your whiteness in this country is a super deluxe package of perks and privileges. None of them earned, and that's what messed up the progressive of all time. What to do with privilege, we can't assume, but also can feel good about. And also, privilege isn't even a good word. A privilege is getting to stay up late, or eat extra pizza or something. The things that comprise white privilege are actually basic human rights that are denied to black people, like the right to not be murdered by a cop for no reason. Now, this story we're going to talk about is the Rachel, and I'm not sure how you pronounce the last name, Dolezal or Dolezal, but this goes way deeper than black and white. Black and white is just the appetizer that is given here, and it's probably something that's even deep-rooted with her family. So we're going to go into this next topic. Is Rachel black just because she says she is, or maybe what we don't know is whether she's also accepted the hardships of being black. So I'm just putting it out there. I don't like when anyone tries to wear a veil and say, I'm black, when it benefits you, but you don't go through the sufferings and the struggles that we go through, whether you are helping or not. So let's talk about it.
Ooh, let's talk about that.
Let's talk about
because I mean, right away, I've just got to come off the top and say we got to struggle to be black.
Girl, you was born in a struggle with black skin. I just read the privileges that Caucasians have that we don't have. Let's take it back. See, I'm heated with this. Let's take it back with First Lady Clinton.
Part 2.
When Clinton was trying to run for president, I'm privileged. You're going to say that? Why are you privileged? I love her, but why are you privileged? Because I'm white. And nobody's going to vote for Obama. See, I could go all the way back there with that stuff.
But that might have been our struggle. But let's look at the people today. Let's look at the children of black celebrities. They don't know the struggle.
Yes, they do. Oprah still know the struggle.
No. I said children.
No. But I'm saying Oprah still know, and she is the highest ranking.
Oprah don't know no daggone struggle.
Yes,
Come on.
she do.
All they did was not give that black woman a purse,
she let her
and they didn't know who she was.
They let her
and
know
they said,
you still black. I don't care who you are in America.
When they found out who she was, they said, Oprah? Oh my goodness!
Oprah,
Oh my goodness! So she don't know no struggle.
Yeah, I don't see black celebrity children going through the struggle that we might have gone through as children because they are privileged now.
But they don't even have to be celebrity children. You have upscale.
Well, I was just talking about people who I knew was privileged.
Okay, you have upscale, affluent African Americans here in Naperville and whatever ville we have around here.
South Highland.
Yeah, you do.
And Madison. But they're there.
And their kids don't know. But see, that's for the parents to teach them. See, they always say you got to know your past to know your present and to know your future. And unfortunately, this lady took it to the hilt. When you want to deny your own race, that's, to me, a mentality issue.
Okay. And
you could be down with the cause, but you don't have to deny your own race.
And I agree with you on that. I do agree that she should not deny who she is. But there's so many of us in the past and in the present as blacks who have denied our race. People used to pass back in the day.
Sweetheart, that's totally different. This is 20
Can
because
you let her
I'm
finish
sorry.
talking?
No,
it's okay. I mean, but why is it different?
In slavery time, we didn't have rights and privileges, and we still really don't have them now. But if I was light-skinned enough, had thin, beautiful hair like my beautiful Tracy, because y'all know I love her, had blue or green eyes, and I could pass in society and make something of myself in the 1800s, yes, I would do it undeniably. But right now, in 2015, I wouldn't dare deny my race, who I am, what I stand for. It's a slap in the face to our society of who we are. Back then, given a chance, and God forbid if you want to have a baby, you give up your whole, as a pastor back then, you give up your whole life, your whole family. You denounce who you are, your origin.
Okay,
but now, I can't see that.
Okay, I got to interject because y'all act like y'all having a tennis match and something that's totally different than what we're talking about. It went a little bit off course, but let me say this. It should never be at any time of your life that you decide to deny your race, not back in slavery days or any reason. The understanding of why something is done is totally different. Back in slavery, it was an understanding that it was denied because you wanted to live, or you wanted to have some kind of a life. And so it wasn't a denial because they wasn't proud of being black. It was the fear of being black.
You gave up your life to have a life.
And so when you have the fear, and 12 years a slave kind of brought that out, when you have the fear of being black, because knowing that being black means that you are not even considered human, and that if you have the capability of living compared to being black, then yeah, I will say that I'm French or European or something
Spanish.
like that, or Spanish to live. Now it's totally different. Now I'm going to go back to the young lady. What's her name again?
Rachel.
Where she denied being white. Now she's also said that she doesn't believe that that's actually her family. I don't know if they had DNA testing and stuff like
that's
that.
What she said.
But she denied that she had a person to be a black father. There is something emotionally wrong with the fact that she's done that. But, but we have to understand that there may be some imbalance that causes that, that makes her decide that. Now, what she did in the NAACP, I have no problem with. With helping African Americans. I don't have no problem with her helping a civil rights cause.
But see, that's my point. She could have helped as a white